guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name's Jade and I like to do things all beauty and makeup related. If that sounds good to you, then why not hit that subscribe button. Today I have an exciting one because we are going to be swatching, doing a look and testing the Plouise Money Shot eyeshadow palette. If you would like to see some swatches and how I created this look, please keep on watching. Is super exciting because we will be swatching and doing a look with the new Plouise Money Shot palette. This palette is beautiful. I love her big palettes. I'm really loving the If the Crown Fits palette, which is more of a neutral tone palette, but yes, I do use that quite a bit. This one, however, is more of a green palette, so it's like out of the big standard palettes, you do have little symbols that move. The packaging is gorgeous. She's got this little logo here that says Plouise, and it's just stunning. And on the back, again, you have details, writing, and it just says, "Less counting change, more counting blessings," which I think is just such a beautiful saying, because you know, we need to be blessed with what we have, grateful with what we have. You know, obviously this time money is important because it's a very hard world at the moment, but yeah, we need to be blessed with what we have and appreciate what we have. Anyway, this is the eyeshadow palette. It's one of the bigger ones, and this is the inside. So this is the first layer. You do have your big mirror, but this is like greens, golds, you've got pastel greens, you know, your neon tone greens, not so neon, but your mid-tone greens and your deeper shades up here. Really gorgeous, as you will see from the swatches. You do have your pull-out drawer, and this row is stunning as well. More of your cool tone browns. This yellow here looks stunning, but yeah, this is the eyeshadow palette. So what I'm going to do now is insert some close-ups of the palette and some swatches for you to look at. So guys, that was the eyeshadow palette. Some of the names in here are really nice. So you have like Bank on It, the Money Shot. This shade here, the Money Shot, is really stunning. It does stand out a lot. You have Record, you have Born Star, Rewind, Hard Cash, Audition, Jackpot. So it is all orientated about money, but yes. So let's get into a look. I think I am going to use more of the greens today, and possibly pop in some neutral shades too, but let's get into it. So the first shade I'm going to go in with is this one here, and this is called Bling Bling, and I'm just going to pop that on the outer corner of the eye. That's the shade Bling Bling applied. Really nice, green, pigmented, really stunning. So I'm now going to go in with Girl on Film and just blend it out. As as always, the colour payoff is there. It's really pigmented and it's working really well together so far. I'm now going to use the second half of the palette and I'm going to take this shade here. This one is called High Definition and I'm going to apply that to the inner corner of my lid. That shade is gorgeous as well. It's really added to those greens to sort of give a yellow olive tone to it now. So I'm going to go back in this side of the palette and take this even lighter yellow shade. This one's called Production and I'm going to blend out High Definition that we've just used on the outer edge. So that is most of the eyeshadow done. What I'm going to do now is cut the crease and then we'll be back to try a shimmer. Right, so I've cut the crease and there are some beautiful shimmers in this palette, but I can't use them all. So in this half of the palette, I either want to take this shade here, which is called Balling, or this beautiful one here, which is called Script. These are both absolutely stunning and really soft. I'll just swatch them. They are beautiful. So I either want to take one of these two, and then in this half of the palette you have this shade here called Record and the Money Shot shade, which are both stunning as well. I'm just finding it hard to choose which shade to use, and these are the swatches, so I've swatched these two here. This is Record and this is Money Shot. So yeah, I just need to pick one to put on the lid. I think I'm going to go in with this shade here, which is called Script, and it's a duochrome, so let's put that on the lid. So that is the shade Script applied and stunning. It literally melted. Really, really beautiful. Lots of good payoff there. It literally just melts. Like, it's like a foil. I really like that shade. So what I'm going to do now is just blend the two edges together so that it looks a bit more seamless. Right, so that's the look complete. I'm now going to pop off camera, finish the rest of my makeup, and then be back to give you my final thoughts on this palette. This is the finished look using the Plouise Money Shot eyeshadow palette. So I'm really happy with how this looks turned out. I'm really enjoying greens at the moment and this look is beautiful. I have just gone in with a fairly nude, more of a brown tone lip using the Revolution Soph X Fudge lipstick and the Barbie Colourpop lip liner. But about the eyeshadow, I think this was such a fun palette to use. Definitely if you enjoy your greens and even if you want to try more greens, this palette is a must. The formula of Plouise is still in this palette as always, the same as her other eyeshadow palettes. That gold shimmer, which has a reflective green in it as well, is really stunning. The palette is swatched absolutely fine. The colour payoff's there. I was able to blend the olive tone with the greens really easily. It was so fun to use. I really did enjoy using this shade here called Script. I've swatched it loads of times, but it is just beautiful. I definitely want to try using this one, which is called Backstage, which I mentioned before. I was trying to choose which shade I wanted to use, but I am really interested in doing more of a brown cool toned look. Yeah, I can't wait to use this again. I definitely enjoyed it. So guys, that is it today for the Plouise Money Shot eyeshadow palette. I really hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload. Leave me a comment down below, let me know if you're thinking of picking this eyeshadow palette up, and if you enjoy green eyeshadow. I'd love to hear. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye!